So my mom told me no, I couldn't live with her. And she told me to go find a homeless shelter. Well, I refused to do that. I have family that I should be able to live with. I just really hurt. They didn't understand like what I was going through. I was like, tomorrow I'm gonna be living in my car. Like, why are you guys not understanding where I'm coming from? So I kind of had to just pack up all my stuff in my car and had to live in there. And this makes me really emotional because it was just like the hardest thing I ever had to do was when I went to bed the first night I slept in my car. Was that I was terrified because I didn't know what was gonna happen, if I was gonna get raped, if I was gonna be kidnapped, if I was gonna be killed, and if anybody would actually like care, like would my family have cared, because they didn't want me to stay with them. They just kind of felt it was my own decision to make, to live in my car. And so that was a very hard decision, and that was a very hard time in my life. And I lived in my car for about 2 weeks, which was hard because I didn't have any food, I didn't have any money for gas. I ended up scrounging up a couple dollars because I had my interview with Yes my last week. I had to live in my car. And so I scrounged up enough money. My friends helped me do my laundry, so I had clean clothes to wear. And I went down to my interview, and I was looking pretty bad. I was in sweatpants and a t-shirt. But they're like, well, they deal with homeless kids all the time, so they understand where I'm coming from. And I wasn't expecting to get in. I wasn't expecting for them to take me in. But I went through my interview, and I had already met with Miss Crystal and Miss Janelle before. And they're like, where are you living? And I was like, I'm living in my car. And it sucks a lot. So they debated, and they brought Miss Tamika in. They're like, we're going to take you in right now. We're going to put you in a place to live. And I was like, I just started crying. And I don't cry. I hate crying. I'm like crying right now. And so I started crying in front of these 3 ladies I barely even knew. And I was just so grateful and humbled that these people who didn't know who I was were willing to take a chance on me, take me in, and help me. And Yes really changed my life, because if I would have stayed in my car, I wouldn't know where I'd be. And that was just something really hard I had to go through to get to a great place in my life where I am now.